Please enjoy our feature presentation. The Little Green Dress presents Traditions and Legacies. Today's guest, Tiffany Sunshine Richardson.
Hello, lady.
How are
I'm
you?
doing great. How are you?
I am wonderful.
Good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long.
I know it's been years.
It's been years. The last time I saw you, I think I saw a picture of us. We was at I think some kind of party or something. Was that some kind of party? I can't remember. I remember my friend Carissa was there. Carissa Brandon, she was there. That's
Yes,
all I remember. Do you remember that night?
it might have been downtown.
Yeah, we were downtown.
It
Yep,
was
downtown. We were downtown. Yep, that was the last time I saw you, and so we know each other from school, right?
Fairview.
Oh, we go back.
We go way back.
They ain't even a school there no more. We go back in the back.
None,
Wow,
none.
it's a
We go
library.
way back.
The library.
Yes.
Wow.
Whoo.
Well, all right, Miss Tiffany, you tell everybody a little bit your name and a little bit about you and what you do.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Tiffany Sunshine Richardson. I am one of the co-hosts of the hottest podcast right now on Facebook, iHeart, Apple, all media outlets. It is called the Clubhouse Live.
Okay.
I have the best co-hosts, AR and Denzel. Anthony Reynolds is the creator of it. He's been doing it now going on 2 years.
Okay.
And I came on board this year.
Okay.
And
Now tell me what's that's like, because I'm kind of thinking about turning this like this right here into like a podcast. I see everybody doing a podcast and seeing that we have to be at home. It seems like it's something that's really big in what people do. So what do you do? Do you just do this and get a microphone, a better microphone? What is it?
Well, let me give you a little history. Been doing entertainment stuff from starting with Tommy Owens on up.
Mm-hmm.
I promote and manage groups around the area. One of my groups, Ohio's Finest, had opened up back in the day for what's the boy's name? Genuine was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even think of the other rapper. That's bad. But
Okay.
between them, I've been doing it. Left here, well, with the Central.
Mm-hmm.
Started back after I left GM in 07.
Okay.
Trying to still figure out. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go back to school. So I went back to school in 2012 in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
At an internet radio show, radio called Worldwide Core Radio.
Okay.
So I got to meet a lot of celebrities there. I Swear Vezzo, Spanky the comedian,
Thank you.
BMF. Everybody know who BMF is.
Uh-huh.
So I met from Big Tigger, Crooked Eye, everybody. Stayed up there for 4 years.
Uh-huh.
Ended up having to move back home because I have my grandkids. I'm helping raise them. Love them, would never change anything for the world.
I know that's right.
But leaving my passion really hurt me. So around here, I started back bartending. I became, from with Kim and everybody, bartending became a legend. That's how I feel, and I retired.
Okay.
So I was working at a company, and a friend of mine said, hey, you need to link up with these guys with this podcast. So I said, okay, let me see what it's about.
Okay.
So I went first couple of times, listened. When I say they were so open and responsive to my ideas, especially since I know a lot of things with the radio, how to do everything, and we all just clicked, and now I'm with them and I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world.
That is so awesome. I love that. So what, you guys just talk about anything? You just what how do you come up with your topics? Or
We kind of look at what's going on in the world today.
of course.
Last week we did a remote broadcast from down at Riverskate.
Oh, okay.
Right when they started doing a protest, and it was crazy because we were down there setting up and we saw like 12 suited up, armored cops on bikes. So once we got set up, they rolled up on us and we were like, okay, hands up, like, what's going on? No, we're here to protect you. If you're having a protest, no, we're not having a protest. So then once we started, people were coming up to us asking us, that's fine. But then the police came up to us again and we let them know, hey, we're on video. Oh no, we're just seeing what's going on. It's okay. You know, but with everything that's going on now, we didn't know what to expect.
I know. That's so
We did not know
terrible.
what to expect.
I mean, like, they have just really, the climate for the police is just, I mean, because when we see them, we just start sweating. I mean, if I see one, I
Right.
mean, I watch from the time I see them to the time I don't see them no more, all the way through the rear view mirror. I'm watching to see. And I ain't done nothing. I'm just, you just never know. You just never know
Right.
when they just want to pull up behind you. I know they just pull up behind you for any given reason. Living out here in Hubert Heights, nobody speeds out here because they know that they're gonna pull up on the
Exactly.
trail. Nobody does it. But that's wonderful about the podcast. I was really thinking about doing it.
Please do it. Please. The more the merrier. A lot of people don't understand. Everybody likes different things.
Right.
So venture out, do it. And I'll tell you that, please do it. You have a good thing going with your little green dress. I need to get a book for my granddaughter.
Yes,
Yes.
you got that coming.
But do it. Open up your horizon and see what else is out there, because some people are just so scared to jump off. Do it.
Right. And
Don't never be scared.
okay.
And I always say that because I look at Tyler Perry. He's a best example for me. He failed 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
That 7th time, that play down the street and around the corner just to get in.
Right.
So, and there's no age limit to what we can do.
Right. That's absolutely right. Because I'm up in age now, but I said, well, I just have to keep going with my passion. And it's like, now that we were, stuck in the house, I was really able to put 100% in it. Like, I was working 24/7 all day long on the
Right.
marketing dress, and it's really starting to pay off. And I'm just really meeting new people, and I'm loving this platform, and I'm loving, like, each time it's like I'm laying a little brick, laying a little brick with a little green dress to get higher and higher, and
Mm-hmm.
and it's really like the people, and being in the right place and being prepared when you meet that person. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yep. So I'm just working on it, just working away, because I really do feel like we are getting away from, passing down our traditions and things like that. So when you were growing up with your family or anything, did you guys have any traditions that you do?
Well, my grandmother was our biggest thing. I never got to meet my grandfather. He died the year I was born.
Okay.
So my grandmother and my aunt, my mom was a nurse. So my grandmother and my aunt, all the kids go over there
Mm-hmm.
during the day. My mom would pick us up. So the biggest thing was cooking in the kitchen. We all had to do our part, and we still do it now. You know what I mean? Even though my grandmother's not here anymore, God rest her soul, we still do that tradition. Even my grandson now, 5 years old, what can I do to help? What can I do to help?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we do. And I just wish I could have more time with her, just to get a love. But she taught me so much and gave me so much history. She was born in 1900.
Wow.
So she really got to tell us a lot about growing up, how she grew up, how she came from Georgia up here. That her, which was my grandfather at the time, got on a train and rode up here. And they were going to stop in Cincinnati, and they didn't, and they came to Dayton.
Wow. And that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just that story right there, just passing on down through your generations, just how you got
Most definitely.
Yep, just how you got into living and dating and everything. That's, some people think that we have to do this really big thing, or, do something like over and over repetitiously or something like that. Well, sometimes it could just be repeating that history. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That history, so your child will know that, my great-great-grandfather, you know what, they was going to stop in Cincinnati, but they didn't. They ended up in Dayton.
Right.
You never know. So you just want to keep passing those little nuggets down, those little nuggets of history, because it's important. Because when it's lost, I'll have it break loose in there.
Exactly.
When the history is,
and we have pictures, we have so much with her that we show. All of us grew up with. Even my daughter. Wait a minute, my grandmother used to do this. My grandmother used to house a lot of the musicians that came into town.
Okay.
She would feed them and everything. One of my aunts, she's a jazz historian. She's from here. She left and moved to New York. Count Basie wrote a song about her, the Great Katherine.
Wow.
I took her with me one time for show and tell at Central for my Black History class.
You took her to show and tell?
Yes. Yes. She's history.
I know that's right. I know.
So yeah, so I just try to keep the memories. We even been talking about it now, like what kind of book can we put together for the younger kids to have so they can pass it on to their other kids. So that's one thing we're talking about working on now. Just trying to get old photos together and everything, even like from past family reunions, just something that the kids can have to pass on when we're gone.
Yep, because like now, I can't remember who I was talking to. It might have been Miss Jarema, but it was Miss Jarema. We were talking about family reunions, and like sometimes we don't get to them as much. And like my mother passed the torch to me, and I just have not really just grasped on to like how to get the whole everybody together and make everybody happy, And now we can't even touch each other now. Now we're doing everything virtual. Now it's almost like, oh, we probably even shouldn't do the reunion, but you really should, because the kids need to know who their cousins are.
You got that right. Because everybody doesn't know who their family is.
They don't. And like sometimes you have those gatherings and you're looking around, you're like, who is that? Who is that? Who's that? But that's because
we had it one year here, and a guy that I knew, been knowing, we used to see each other out there. I see him at the family reunion. I'm like, who is that? And he said the same thing. They was like, that's your cousin. We was like, are you been out party? All of us never even knew we were family.
Yeah. That's when it's real. That's when it's real bad. You know what I mean? Like when you know, like I had that same example. I was shooting pool with an old man. Like I didn't even know, and then it turned out to be he was my son's grandfather. That's a long story. We'll talk about that off camera. But yeah, it was pretty deep, and I'm just like, I've been shooting pool with this man for some years. Didn't even
and never knew. Right.
And how it was just all happenstance and how it came out. But it was something else. So now let me ask you about your legacy, because you've done so many. You've done stand-up comedy too, right?
Yes.
What was that like? Like you and I had Stefan, I had Steph Sanders. You know Steph Sanders? Okay. Well, I had
know him very well.
He was like on the third one on the show, and I had always told him that that was like one. I was envious of that because I think that's funny or fun to do. I feel like I could do that, but then I'm all like really scared. So what was that like?
It was fun to me because I was just talking about stuff that already happened.
Right.
I use my family as an example, my friends. I use myself as an example.
Right.
I mean, because every time I go somewhere, I'll be like, people would not believe what I've seen or heard or anything. And it's right there. Comedy is right there all day, every day. It's just the way you deliver it.
Right.
That's
exactly. Because you just
and I was comfortable.
Everyday life, right?
Everyday life. My family is hilarious.
Mine too.
It is. I mean, but that's the only way. My mom, my dad, all of them. My mom was like, "You really put me in your jokes." Yes, I have to. It's nothing bad, but if I could take something that's funny and make it just a little funnier, I'm gonna do it. And she used to be like, "Oh my God!" And then she came to one of my shows in Columbus, and she was like, "Oh my God, did you just do that to me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did."
I had to do it. I had to do it.
But it worked for me.
I know that's
so. Right. Yeah, if I could do it again, I probably would. I miss it. I really do.
Really?
I do. Yes.
Do you keep it up? Like what you do it around here? Like so if you got into it again, you got to invite me so I can come check you out.
It's gonna be some victims. I'm gonna have to just change the names to protect the.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Now let me ask you about your legacy. So if you were to leave this earth today, what legacy would you leave?
Stand 10 toes down, really. Stand on your feet. Stand up for what you believe in. If it comes from your heart, do it. Don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Never. You can do anything that you want to do. I don't care. I think we were just so scared because we wanted to please our families. If I know then what I know now, it would be something totally different.
Right.
It really would. But stand up for what you believe in. Stand up. Don't never change who you are. Just do it. Like I said, podcast is my life. I love it. Radio, TV, whatever it takes us to, I love it. That's me. So me being, as you said, well seasoned, can't nobody stop me from here on out. And I got a good team with me. you know, you had to learn your ups and your downs all the way through all this, through life. You
Right.
know, people gonna take you for granted, people gonna use you, everything. But now I know I'm with a team that has my back. We ride or die for each other. We protest together. Whatever we need to do to help each other out, that's what we're gonna do. And like the creator of the show said, you're not just my co-host, you're my family.
I was going to say, ain't nothing like family. And family don't
Right.
necessarily have to be of your blood. You know what I mean? If you click with somebody and they have your back, like really have your back, and you have their back, that's family. That is.
All day.
All day.
All day.
Well,
Yes.
Well, all right, Miss Tiffany. That was hard.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
and if
much.
any of you artists want to send any music to our show, Clubhouse Live, please go to clubhouselive@gmail.com. Clubhouse is spelled with a K. We play new artists every week. It's every Sunday from 3 to 5 on Facebook Live.
Okay, so y'all just do music? Y'all just do do you have like any serious shows or anything like that, or y'all just play music?
It's serious every week. It's serious every week. Okay. Oh yeah, we really got in depth this past week with from the city of Dayton. We really got into it. Okay. It was a deep conversation.
I'm gonna have to sit and watch.
It was a deep conversation.
Watch parties. I'm gonna sit in on your watch party and check y'all out.
Please, and like I said, we're on all media outlets from iHeartRadio to Apple, Google, YouTube, everything.
You on them all?
We on them all.
Right,
yes.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Tiffany, and I'll talk to you soon.
You are more than welcome. Anytime.
All right.
Thank
love
you.
Bye-bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share The Little Green Dress Presents Traditions and Legacies. Also, click and subscribe to the YouTube channel.